Hey guys, so in this review I want to go through a new product called MagickFunnels. Now this has been released by Glenn Kosky, been released on April the 15th at 9 AM EST, and it's coming off the Warrior Plus network. So in a nutshell, this product is a set of done-for-you funnels that allow you to promote ClickBank products. They've set all the funnels up for you, and all you need to do is go ahead and grab your affiliate link and stick them in the funnels. That's the kind of theory behind this whole product. So I'm going to go through the sales page, we'll go through the members area, I'll describe the OTOs, and then I'll go through my pros and cons and my final verdicts. And I'll kind of tell you why I think this product is not something you should get if you're a beginner, and I don't think it's going to be very good for you if you're actually trying to build a real business online. And I'm going to explain my reasoning behind that. So as always, these reviews are my own opinion based on my experience as an affiliate marketer, based on my experience as a newbie marketer who went ahead and bought loads and loads of these types of products, wasted my money, wasted a lot of time in trying to implement things like this, and I want to make sure that if you come across this review, you don't do the same. So if you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell. You'll be notified whenever I bring out new reviews, whenever I bring out any kind of video that helps you build a real sustainable business online, we'll let you know straight away. And if you want to build a real business online and you're looking for a real sustainable method that you can implement, go ahead and check out the link in the description below. You'll be taken over to a product called the Simple Traffic Blueprint, which is a very simple, newbie friendly method for really building out a long-term business that you can be proud of. So let's jump straight over to the sales page. I'm just going to point out some of the kind of key things on the sales page that you need to be aware of. So here we are over on the sales page, and let me just give you the kind of the headlines here. They're saying it's a plug and play app. You have one-click funnels, so you can get instant buyer traffic just by clicking once on these funnels. You generate at least $100 a day. You have 0 monthly fees. You have free traffic, 100% done for you, and you can build your list on steroids. So what they're doing here is they're pulling on all of those emotional triggers that a newbie would have, and it's kind of the same old sales pages that you get on all of these types of products these days. They're pulling on the fact that you can make a lot of money, you can make it fast, and you don't have to work. Those three things are the main pulling points of any kind of sales page you get directed at newbies, and this is no different. So you jump through and you'll see there's always a guarantee. You jump through the various steps, and it's nice graphics. There's always nice graphics on these sales pages. Income proof. This income proof, if they have made it, is probably from actually selling products. These guys are prolific. They sell products on a monthly basis. They're very good at this. They're very good at developing these small products that give newbies something to work on, but at the end of the day, after a couple of weeks, they just go ahead and they'll sell you something different. And it's a very churn and burn type marketing model. Now, what you do end up doing on these types of products, and I've done many times myself, is there's always things that you have to implement. So you'll spend the next few weeks implementing something, and then before you realize it's not actually worked, your mind will start drifting and be onto something else. So you become like a busy fool, right? You end up implementing things that are just going to be a waste of your time in the long run. So here's some of the finance proof. And then let's just jump down to the actual pricing itself. So just jump down to the pricing. Now, they're going to give me all of this value with the pro version of this. So if I just jump down, I'll have a look at all of these different things I'm going to get. And I reckon there's around $20,000 worth of value there. And they're going to give me all that for $17. So guys, stand back and think about what we're doing here. If you really want to build a proper business online and have a method that's sustainable and you can grow, do you really think you're going to get that for $17? If you do, then I'm afraid you're fooling yourself. It's not going to work. The way these guys, they make their money, as I said, is by developing these types of shiny object products and then selling them on, and they all end up promoting each other. So it's just a one big cycle of developing products, promoting those products, and then developing more products, and then going off and promoting somebody else's product, and it's just a big cycle. These guys are not interested in you actually building a proper business online. So I'm going to jump over to the members here. Let's take a look inside. So this is a cloud-based app. As I said, the main idea of this is that you go ahead and have done-for-you funnels, which allow you to promote ClickBank products. So if you look on the dashboard side, you have the profile section, training section, autoresponder. You can connect your own autoresponder to this. I'm going to come back to that. You have the various affiliate products you can promote. You have the various types of funnels you can promote. And then as you come to the bottom here, all of these last 4 or 5 are the actual upsells. and the different parts of the upsell, like auto, traffic flow, conversion tools, and they've got their own training attached to that with those tools. So I jumped over to the training. Now, the first thing I'll say here is there's nothing wrong with the actual method they're training you here. You get a landing page, you have some form of lead magnet on it. People will opt in. After they've opted in, they'll be sent over to a promo page, and on that promo page, you'll have some type of promotion for the main product that you're actually promoting, plus maybe some other promotions. In the same time, once they've opted in, they also get an email with a link to your download page, which is where they can go ahead and download the lead magnet. And on that download page, they'll also have links back to the main product. So there's nothing wrong. That's a good process, right? And that's the process that a lot of affiliate marketers work. I'll go through some of the issues as I go through this training module. So first couple of videos are how to set up your actual campaigns. I'll show you a campaign in a minute. Then how to connect your autoresponder. Now here's my first issue with the autoresponder. They say that you don't have to spend any money up front, and that's true. You don't have to spend any money to get an autoresponder initially. Because obviously a lot of these autoresponders will give you a free version up to around about 500 subscribers. But if you implement some of these traffic methods they're teaching you, you'll end up with a lot more than 500 subscribers very quickly, and you'll have to start spending money. That's number one. So if you come down, they talk to you about how to set up various things like the download pages, and then there's some training around the various upsells that you get. And then you come down to the traffic. Now this is my huge reservation straight away about this product when we talk about traffic, especially if you're a beginner. The very first method they talk to you about is Udemy and having solo traffic. So if you're a complete beginner and you don't know what a solo ad is where you go off to a vendor and you pay for a certain amount of clicks on a page. Now, those clicks might not be real, there might be bots, there might be just completely random people that they've got on their list, and they come over to your particular offer in whatever niche it may be. They may completely ignore it, or they may even opt in and purchase it. That's the idea around solo ads. And it's a way of buying traffic off somebody, and that happens very fast because they've already got the people on their list that they send an offer out to. The problem is, as I said, those people might not even be real, and they're very, very untargeted, and they come over to your offer, and it could be, I could buy the same traffic off somebody if I've got a weight loss offer as if I've got some kind of offer woodworking, or if I've got some kind of offer in the make money online niche, and they'll just send me the same traffic. So it's very, very difficult to get vendors that have got traffic in certain niches that work. And it's very, very bad for somebody like a beginner to get into things like solo ads. It's very expensive, and you'll spend a lot of money trying to get into solo ads and trying to figure the right vendor out and try and figure out whether that traffic is any good for you. So I would steer well clear of solo ads. That's the very first method on here that they teach you for traffic. The second one is actually YouTube ads. And again, YouTube ads are very effective if you know what you're doing with them. All of these kind of YouTube, Facebook ads, they need to be optimized. You need to really understand how to analyze that ad and understand what your click-through rates are, how your call to action is working, and all of those quite intricate things on advertising that you need to get right before you've got an actual ad that's working for you. And most of these ads actually only pick you up the leads. A lot of the work that's done in these ads is actually done on the back end. So there's actually done through things like email marketing and all of the follow-ups that you have, not on the front end where you're actually trying to make the sales. So in both of these methods, and especially solo ads, you're going to end up with a lot of people on your list that are just not interested in your particular offer. And when you go follow up with them and try and promote to them, they're going to completely ignore it. And I say that from my own experiences, right? So steer clear of solo ads, steer clear of any kind of paid ads as a beginner until you really understand what you're doing and how your whole process works. And what's going to happen is you're not going to understand anything about this traffic and how this is all working. Now the third one is the kind of same kind of traffic advice you get anywhere. Free traffic you can get from things like Instagram, you can get things like Pinterest, you can get it from YouTube, all of those kind of places you can get free traffic from. But again, you need to really understand how your system is working and how to build a relationship with your traffic and all of that kind of thing. So they are valid ways of getting traffic and free traffic, but they take a long time to build up. So you're not going to make $100 a day by suddenly posting on Pinterest some random affiliate offer. That's not going to work. That's going to take you a lot of months to build up a following on those platforms and then be able to be trusted enough to go ahead and try and sell them some of these products. So again, there's nothing wrong with this training. It does show you how to set the system up. It does say all of the bells and whistles, but the problem is I have with it is two things. Number one is the autoresponder will have to cost you money because you're going to get a lot of leads off things like solo ads, for instance, and those leads aren't going to be responsive. And two paid traffic methods I think are very dangerous for newbies. So just jumped over to the funnels page. Now, these are the done for you funnels. It's broken into kind of three parts. You've got an opt-in page with the lead magnet, you've got a promo page, and then you've got the download page. Now, for me, the promo page wasn't working earlier, but the opt-in page, let's look at its Cinderella solution, which is actually spelt wrong. But the Cinderella solution, you come over here, there's your landing page, looks very nice, and you have this lead magnet here that you can go ahead and get for free. Once you do, you end up going over to this promo page, which is this page here, which for some reason this link is broken here, but this promo page, which kind of takes you through what the different steps are to actually get your free offer, and then you would have your main offer in this section here. And in this case, it would be the Cinderella solution. And I just come over here and I look at the download page. Now, what would happen here is they'll go from the opt-in page straight to a promo page. They would see their offer, but also at the same time they would get an email with a download page link, and then they would come over to this download page and you can see they can download it here now. That would be the Cinderella solution offer there. And then you've got a load more things that you can promote at the same time. So again, the process does work. The landing pages are all right. They're nice enough design. They're fine. But the process does work. My issues come with the fact that the traffic that you get to these things is going to be pretty difficult to get. And the other thing I need to point out here is they do mention on the sales page that these are all evergreen products, and that means you've got very little competition for those particular products. Now I do want to point something out here. These Cinderella Solution, Flat Belly Fix, and all of this 12-minute system are huge products on ClickBank. If I just jump over to a website called CB Engine, I'm going to show you the gravity on some of these things. Let's go to Cinderella Solution. This gravity is an indication of how many affiliates are actually selling this thing on a regular basis. And it's usually done over a 12-week period, and it's kind of weighted, and essentially it means that at least 203 separate affiliates have sold at least one of these products over the last 12 weeks. So that tells me that if I just go through any of these 12-minute affiliate systems jumping up there, 249, I'm sure Lipitox is going to be on there somewhere. These are absolutely massive products on ClickBank, and they've got a lot of competition. So if you're a newbie trying to make money in these areas, you're up against some pretty experienced affiliates. So it's a difficult thing to kind of get into and be able to get going straight away. So just be aware whenever you're looking at something like this, that you're under a lot of competition to be able to sell some of these things. And this is a great website, by the way, to pop over CB Engine and have a look at what kind of offers are going on in ClickBank now. And you don't have to pick the top ones. You can go through some that are kind of less gravity that you might be able to get into. So the other thing to note here, and I think it's another big downside, is the fact that this is all hosted on their own cloud server. Now, that means that the links are actually hosted on their own in the cloud, and if you go ahead and use these links as a beginner, you're very dependent on them maintaining this app and not taking this down at any point, because this is your business. So be very wary of that. What you'd be better off doing here is actually downloading these pages and putting them onto your own hosting with your own domains, which obviously costs money. So essentially it is free straight away because you can use their server, but it's very dangerous if you want to build a business out of this type of thing. You need to be able to have these on your own pages, so you know that business isn't going to go away all of a sudden when they decide to take this product down. So here's the full funnel. The front end is $17. The OTO1 is unlimited. It's $97 down to $47. You get more funnels, you get more lead magnets. The lead magnets and the bonuses, by the way, are all PLR, so they're all going to be very, very low quality and basically junk that you're giving away. But there you are, that's what they've got in their database. OTO2 is done for you funnels, $97 down to $67. You got more funnels that they put together for you. OTO3 is automated traffic flow, $97 down to $67. You can add a pixel to the vendor sales pages. Now, in my experience, that didn't work for me when I did it many, many years ago. They add a Facebook pixel to their own sales pages. You end up setting up a custom audience, which allows you to then go ahead and market to those people within Facebook because they're set up as a custom audience in Facebook, but it doesn't work. You're up against a lot of competition there. A lot of other people might buy this OTO, and at the end of the day, you get hardly any traffic from it. OTO 4 is conversion booster, $67 down to $47. You get things like Facebook tools, pop-ups, social proofs. Facebook tools, you get things like the chat bots, you get the pixels, all added that you can add to your pages. The social proof is a piece of software that you can put on that actually will tell people that somebody has just bought that product in a certain location. I'm sure you've seen this. Now, I think it's really dishonest. It's really bad. I don't like seeing this kind of thing put on sales pages because basically you're bullshitting the people that are buying. So you've got no respect for people when you're starting off by bullshitting them that other people are actually buying this product. But there you go. I guess that's a marketing tactic. And then OTO 5 is a bonus page builder. Again, they're going to be PLR bonuses, 67 down to 37, enables custom bonus pages to be built. And then OTO 6 is the licensing rights, 197 down to 97, and its ability to sell this product as your own. Now, all of these are obviously upsells and downsell prices, so you go ahead and if you really want to buy this and get some of these OTOs, then you can see you can save a little bit of money here. Now, if I just look at my pros and cons, my pros, these are done for you funnels. So if you really wanted funnels and you couldn't create them yourself, these are done for you. This is a cloud-based app. The method is sound. The method they're teaching does work. The problem is you need to be able to get traffic to it. The training is fit for purpose. So the training obviously does work and it does allow you to set this up. And the software definitely works. Now, the software could be useful if you had your own products and you were really struggling to find somewhere to build those landing pages and build those promo pages. You could actually purchase this and maybe have this as a piece of software that would help you do that. But there's much better ways of doing this with much higher quality. But I guess, I can't say that the software doesn't work. Now, the cons, this is not newbie friendly. This is dangerous for newbies. This is going to waste you a lot of time and it's going to be very expensive in the long run for you. It's probably going to be everything opposite to what it says on a sales page, to be quite honest. You do need to have an autoresponder. The autoresponder is going to cost you money after 500 people are on your list. But again, like any autoresponder, that's obviously, if you can get the right people on your list, that'll be worth that money. But if you get bullshit people like solo ads on your list, it's definitely not going to be worth your money. If you're using the app links, you rely on the app being maintained. If you're using paid traffic, it's dangerous for newbies. I've already discussed all of that. The free traffic methods are not quick. They never are quick. You need to build up an audience on whatever platform you are. You don't want to be spamming people. It just won't work. And the sales page is very misleading. It's probably opposite to everything I think this product's actually going to give you. So go over to my final verdict. Now, I'll give this a 3 out of 10. I'm saying that beginners need to avoid this. Obviously, this is completely up to you. If you want to go ahead and have a look inside, it's only $17. Go ahead and grab it. But, I would say if you're a beginner, if you want a long-term business, I wouldn't even bother with this. The traffic methods are not newbie friendly. The lead magnets and bonuses will be low quality. You're reliant on the app unless you buy hosting. And you will have very strong competition in these done for you niches. So that's kind of my verdict overall. But again, take this for what it is. If you want to buy it just to learn how to put some of these kind of funnels together, go ahead and it may be worth your while. So thanks for watching, guys. This has been Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. Again, if you're interested in hearing any more of these types of reviews, go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know as soon as I do my next product. And if you're really serious about building a long-term sustainable business online, go ahead and check out the link in the description below. I'm going to take you over to a product called the Simple Traffic Blueprint. Now, this Simple Traffic Blueprint is a very, very newbie-friendly, easy to implement method that's actually going to give you a real business online. There's no software involved. There's no BS you're going to be making $100 in a day involved. This is a real method for building a real business. So until next time, take care.